Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Oh right, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crumbs and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. What's behind? Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. You're trying to figure out your own identity. Can't you see? Yeah, keep it up. Keep trying, but you'll be stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Evening. Wow, that's really small. That's really small. I was doing something earlier. I was recording something earlier and I hadn't changed it back. Give me just a second to fix that because that looks just absolutely weird as all get out. How do I fix it? I'm sure there's a way to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There. That might be better. Where's that? No, that's not it. There we go. That's better. That's better. Good Lord Almighty. I have no idea how the hell I managed to do that one. Oh, what a interesting day, just to say the least. Good evening, chat. We've got, oh my gosh, Little B, look at you with a super sticker, $10 super sticker. That is absolutely sweet right there. Let me got the helmet within hand's reach now. I had to relocate it because it was so far away. There we go, right there. Oh, Little B right there. And she came in with a second super chat of saying thank you. And no, I thank you. This is for you, Super B. I've got you. I got you covered. Yes, and I do have a goal tonight, and you can fill it or not. It's all good. We're I do that so new folks will see that yeah, there is a little bit of a goal here. I'll be playing a new song, possibly two of them. We'll see how it goes tonight. If we hit the goal, it's pretty low. I think tonight. I think it's only like at 10 or something like that. But if we hit that goal, I will play you guys a new song that chat actually came up with, worked out. It should be good. Hopefully the sound is working tonight because we've got we've got a lot to go over. Oh, thank you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, Gutters Pup. No, I hope you gained some subs. I hope you guys checked out Gutters Pup, gave her some subation. She's an absolute sweetheart, and she's been around for a little bit. So, show her a little bit of love. She's a good pal. I would have jumped on last night, but I was absolutely exhausted after just a really long day, long week. So we've got some good stuff for you tonight. Yes, as I said, the motion that was, and it took less than 24 hours. That motion was denied in the worst way. It was we're going to go over the motion, but before we go over the entire motion, because we've I was sitting here tonight, I was like, God, it just slammed out another piece. What do I cover first? And I figured I would just, because that they're over there losing their minds right now. They can't help it. They've absolutely, they've got to be just going, but we thought we had this in the bag. Oh my gosh. Oh, what does it say? First things first, right up here at the very top, in case nobody was paying any attention, it says United States District Court for the Northern District of Florida, Gainesville Division. And therefore, that's why you end up with this order from the judge that says this matter is before the court on defendant's motion to transfer pursuant to 28 USC 1404A, or their document 54, which I'll be reading. No response by plaintiff is necessary. In the motion, defendant asks the court to transfer this case to the Gainesville Division. And the judge slaps him down, says, hell no. There is no merit to request that because you low-life moron, as reflected in the caption above that we just read, this little caption right here, that little caption says the case is already in the Gainesville Division. It has been since the day it was filed. Imagine that. If there is a trial in the matter, then it will be held in the federal courthouse in Gainesville with the undersigned proceeding. The undersigned? Who is the undersigned? Well, that would be the Honorable Zachary C. Bolitho. And he goes on. Pretrial hearings will not necessarily occur in Gainesville, nor does any party have a right to have a hearing or even a trial held in a particular division within a judicial district. And he quotes case law on this. There is no constitutional right to trial within a division of a judicial district. The court will, however, consider holding pretrial hearings in Gainesville upon request of the parties. Wow. Just a nice little no bubbles, you lose again. Although the underside chambers may be in Pensacola, which is where his office would be, judges in the Northern District of Florida are assigned civil cases district-wide, and they're not limited to a particular division. Might have wanted to done a little research there, Bubbles, just say. As the standing case assignment order reflects, the undersigned is assigned to 25% of all civil cases filed in the Gainesville Division. And of course, there's a document right there, 406, and this is for a particular case that I'm not going to pull up. And this case is one of those 25%. Imagine. And now the judge, drumroll, for the reasons above, defendant's motion is denied. It is so ordered this the 15th day of January 2025, smacked down like a dirty dog and abused like a horrible Mean Panther. Puddle Town seems a lot longer. Good to see you. No, I get that a lot. I can't help it. It's just, it's the TV. It makes it look longer than it actually is. Puddle Town, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. I know that you've been here longer than 9 months, but thank you for being here for 9 months. And that there is for you, fine sir. A nice star for you. And enough time to have a baby. Love you, Shizzy. Thank you, Starzy. I appreciate you. And we got more stars for you. We're gonna bedazzle this thing pretty soon. Before you know it, it's gonna be like all set up. Oh yeah. And I got my helmet handy because we're gonna be hopefully getting to that letter tonight. It's going to get good. It is going to get so good. I've got 2 members been here for 9 months. Yahoo! Listen to some of my music and I hope you don't mind it, but put a few in 2 of your playlists. No, Marianne, put them in your playlist. Enjoy the music. It is meant to be enjoyed. Playlists are absolutely fine. I have several albums out. And I will hopefully, if we hit our goal tonight, I'll play you a new one that I've been working on. And whenever that one comes out, footnote at the bottom. Oh, Max, we're going to get to that footnote because there is something pretty important about the footnote down here at the bottom. I have to entertain the chat here though. Down here at the footnote, this is important. Defendant's motion indicates Doc 54 at 15N1 that plaintiff counsel has refused to confer over the telephone in an effort to narrow the issues raised in a pending motion to compel. And the judge is chastising and saying, listen, you little sons of bitches, that had better not be the case, considering that the court has specifically ordered counsel to confer by telephone regarding the issues raised in the motion to compel. Document 53 at 2, the court therefore orders the parties to confer telephonically or in person regarding the issues raised in plaintiff's motion to compel. But we're going to get to that in the actual motion that Bubbles filed here in the first place, because it's very important to note. I suspect, according to what was filed by him, that Shockett probably has been communicating with him, and it's led to nothing. And this is more of the bullshit the Bubbles is playing to prove a point. I would imagine that there have been telephone calls and nothing has happened. But see, the problem is he's got from today until next week, next Wednesday, to file a motion if they were not able to make these communications. And then also with timestamps and what time he has to do it. So there's a big possibility that he is going to get slapped all around if he was playing shenanigans. Because, attorneys tend to pay close attention to these and they bill things out accordingly, and they keep very detailed notes on these conversations, especially whenever you've got someone as dim-witted as Bubbles. Yeah, they tend to keep track of these things. They go, yeah, this guy's going to be a real bit of a butt, so I'm going to make sure that I either record what's being said, and he's going to know that he's being recorded and there's nothing he can do about it. Or he may be keeping notes of it. He may be keeping timestamps of it. He may be making sure that everything is notated down, the entire conversation. He may even have he may have his own voice recorder recording his responses to him. You never know what another attorney is doing, just so he doesn't forget. I guarantee, I don't know for positive, but I guarantee that Shockett is on top of this because he knows what kind of lunatic that Bubbles is. So whenever the judge saw this, and the judge is an outside party, he doesn't know if they've been having conversations. He doesn't know the ilk of these 2 attorneys, but he knows that they both like pissed him off a little bit. And so he's wanting to make sure that they stay on track and get stuff done. But here's where we are going to go into the motion. Now, we're going to skip over quite a bit of it because it's pleadings, and I don't have any desire to talk about those tonight. But of course, there was this motion that was filed yesterday, actually in the evening. So I think it was Max that told me that there was a motion, or either that was Magic Games. There was one of those two that gave me the information that there was a new pleading. And I pulled it up, and was actually able to download this last night. So the motion to transfer pursuant this 28C, we know what that all was. And basically gives down to who it is. Case was filed in Gainesville Division, which covers Levy County, where all the parties and in-state witnesses reside. Correct, idiot. But proceedings were assigned to Pensacola. No, they weren't assigned to Pensacola. See, this right here is where he gets it wrong. The proceedings were not assigned to Pensacola. The judge was very specific in his order that it's always been in Gainesville and hasn't changed from being in Gainesville. The judge's office is in Pensacola, and that is why it was required for Bubbles to bring his happy ass to Pensacola, because him and the other attorney couldn't behave. That's why he was required to be there in Pensacola. That's just where his office is, and they proceeded just like they would in a regular deposition. Gainesville was the plaintiff chosen forum, and that's where it was. But he nevertheless refused to consent to a motion to transfer proceedings. Didn't need to transfer proceedings because it was already in the proper location. Exploiting the inconvenience of Pensacola for his opponents and forcing defendants to file a motion. No, they weren't forced to do anything. They would have been better off having communications with Shockett and having those communications much early and much straight up and straightforward, and get the actual documentation that they're requesting. That would have been much better for him to get those. The lawsuit isn't to win a lawsuit, it's to make you spend all your money on a lawyer and bankrupt you. That's not the case, because, well, you got proven wrong again. How long was it going to take before the silly ones learn? Hey, what's up? Good to see you, Veteran Nation. How you doing this evening? How you doing? Good to see you, Puddle Town. Good to see you, Mad Englishman. Another example of Deuce Foreskin's complete incompetence. Yes, that's what it is. Now, I will tell you, not being an attorney, I'm probably going to get a lot of things wrong in this. I can almost bet anybody here right now $20 that I will get things wrong, just as I did last night. I got a few things wrong, and of course Megan sent me a message and said you got this wrong, you got this wrong. That's not what it says. I was like, I'm so stupid. And you know, it just comes from experience. You read things, and sometimes you jump the gun and you get it wrong. He's God's gift of content. Yes, he is. Trust me, Veteran Nation. He is. So his goal is to win the lawsuit. Yes, that is absolutely his goal, as it should be his goal. And then, of course, there was a memorandum in support of the motion to transfer, and none of this means diddly squat, because for the convenience of parties and witnesses, and in the interest of justice, the district court may transfer any civilian action to any other district division where it might have been brought, any district or division where the parties consisted. But here's the problem. It's in the right district. It's in the right courthouse. But, of course, he didn't pay any attention to the very beginning of all of this, where it says right here, yeah, in the Gainesville division. Amazing. Yeah, that's my letter. You can't have that. You can't have that yet. I was reading through it earlier just to make sure I didn't have any bad spelling on it. So, yeah, you got a glimpse of it, you know how it ends. It's best to ignore it. All right. So, all of his wanton desires and anger and angst right here, all the money and time that was spent on this. Oh, geez, you know, it could have been spent like actually gathering the evidence to present before the court. Oh, but why won't he do that? Because it makes him look foolish. Yeah, it's if it gets known that he's actually a party to all of this, that he's been prompting and prodding and pushing people to dox, to defame, to cause problems, to delay, and all of those notes come out. All of those nice little pieces of information that they have that are just all, oh, it's confidential. No, it's not confidential. It's part of a case. It's part of proving that your group of assholes was working together to bring somebody down. In order to be available, the foreign court must be able to assert jurisdiction over the litigation sought to be transferred. At 1290, there's no issue as to Gainesville being available. Well, you're right, there isn't, dummy. As for adequacy, we have observed that only in rare circumstances were the remedy offered. See, all of this fluff and bluster has done nothing. And we talked about this last night. We think that this was just a reason because most people, not saying all, but there's going to be quite a few people that won't watch and see what Megan and Tug are talking about. They won't watch and see what I'm talking about. They won't watch what other people are talking about. Because I can almost guarantee you somewhere in the back of their ill-fated minds that they won't read that motion tonight. You know why they won't read that motion tonight? Because it makes them look stupid. Do you think they're going to read the judge's order? I mean, they were all happy to be all up in Bruce's asshole last night. Oh man, they were just so far up there that their noses were turning brown, their cheeks were turning red and rosy from lack of oxygen, and that really bad hack that you get only from like maybe not like getting rid of the whatever it is that you've been choking down. You were so happy to be swallowing that stuff down, but then how happy you're going to be to read the judge's order there, huh? Oh wait, let me guess. You'll probably focus in on the on that little what do they call that footnote where the judge says, "I hope this isn't true." Oh yeah, we're getting to that tonight. The Supreme Court outlined blah, 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 attendance of willingness, witnesses, possibility of view of preferences if the view would be appropriate in the action, all the practical problems and blah, 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 blah. Well, Bubbles, none of this meant a damn thing. You have 20 pages of him requesting, and all that he's done is it looks like he's just creating more problems for his side over there. That's so weird. Every factor for intra-district transfers favored transfer to Gainesville. Oh my God. Read the headline. What does the headline say? Gainesville division right there. It's already there, dummy. You could have saved 20 pages of paper if you would have just paid attention to what the hell was going on. But instead, you had your nose so far up some rank ass leather stank that you couldn't do anything but, write some more bullshit. To the extent that they're relevant to particular cases, court typically consider at least the following public and private factors. The convenience of the witnesses, not a problem. Location of relevant documents, well, that's not a problem either. The convenience of the parties, that's not a problem either. Locus of operative facts, still not a problem. The availability of process to compel the attendance of unwilling witnesses, well, even most of those witnesses, it doesn't matter where they're at. If they want to be there, just because you get a subpoena doesn't mean you have to show, just you might run into problems later on. The relative means of the parties, the forum's familiarity with governing law, the weight according to plaintiff's choice of forum, and the trial efficacy, efficiency, and interest of justice based on the totality of the circumstances. And all of this fluff and bluster, what did it get you? It got you smacked down by a judge so brutally that I'm surprised you can even pick your teeth up out of the gutter. And I really hate that he highlighted that in red. All of the Florida listed witnesses of the plaintiff's initial discord reside in one of the following towns in Levy County: Otter Creek, 7 witnesses; Trenton, 5 witnesses; Bronson. And what does it matter? It doesn't matter because it isn't Gainesville. These include all of the punitive defendants named and in the pending amended complaint, except the undersigned and David Helm, who is from Michigan. Oh, wow. Of the remaining witness lists in the plaintiff's initial discourse, the few with listed addresses are from out of state. None of the 52 witnesses listed have addresses anywhere in the proximity to Pensacola. 52 witnesses. We talked about that last night. 52 witnesses. Now, do you realize how many witnesses were in with the Johnny Depp trial? There were hundreds of witnesses, and they didn't even use all of the witnesses. It wasn't necessary at a certain point. Some of those witnesses become redundant. They will be doing is confirming the same damn thing. I would be surprised, and as I said this last night, I would be surprised that this trial lasts more than just a few days, a week maybe at the most. Even with 52 witnesses, what do they have to talk about for 15 minutes? Because that's about all you need to bring up whatever information that it might be, to confirm whatever information that you have. I don't see this as being a very long, drawn-out trial. And that really has to piss the bubbles and the fleas off. It really must piss them off to no extent. Why would it anger them that this could be long and drawn out? Because that's what they're trying to do, is draw it out. The goal of all of this was to make sure that the magistrate judge wasn't included on this. Look at what it says down here at the bottom. Although the undersigned chambers may be in Pensacola, judges in the Northern District. Let me go back up here. This is where it is right here. If there's a trial in this matter, then it will be held in the federal courthouse in Gainesville with the undersigned proceeding. Think about that. The judge just told everybody, with him presiding, this is where it's going to be. It's going to be held in Gainesville. And this right here, as I said last night, looks like to be the goal. To switch, the reason for trying to switch was to get the judge removed from this case. And that didn't work. They think that if they can get another judge, that they're gonna find somebody more lenient. And judges like, no, I got this. It's in Gainesville. Just because my office is there, I still do travel from town to town. That's what these judges do. They're hooked up. They're set up. He's good to go. He doesn't have anything to worry about. He'll be happy to be there and make sure that he presides over it. He's going to be as fair and impartial as a judge is supposed to be. He's going to make sure that the law is enforced on every aspect of this. The undersigned emailed one of the plaintiff's witnesses, Shar Wolf, specifically. What does it matter? What does it matter that why would he undersign one of the plaintiff's witnesses? Do you know what this says right here? That he's intimidating her still. If he's saying that he emailed one of the plaintiff's witnesses specifically to inquire, that just gives more proof that he's intimidating a witness even more. Wild, isn't it? Wild. He's intimidating Shara even more. And she's, I'm sure, very forthcoming with things, but at some point she needs to have herself grab herself an attorney and make sure that that attorney, that he speaks to that attorney only. BBB is now going to try to do what Jeremy Hales did and go above judge's head, but there's been no merit for him to be moved, so it will be denied also. Yes, he'll be denied and moved multiple times. In assessing the propriety of the transfer to another district division, court should also consider. No, judge already considered it. That's already been handled. You lost. The parties themselves are in the same geographic disparity between Pensacola and Gainesville. So he's trying to say, well, and whenever he talks about this, he's basically saying that, oh, my client is poor. My client is poor. So if your client is poor, then where's all that money that's been raised over the past, I don't know, what, 6, 7, 8, 10 months? How long has it been? How long have the fleas been raising money? How many little GoFundMe's did they set up? Oh, that's right. They didn't set up any GoFundMe's. Oh, how Give, Send, Go? Oh, no, they didn't send up any of those either. But they yet had enough money to, what was that? How does that go? They had enough money to get Lynette's 501c3 back up and running somehow. That happened. It's interesting. Yeah, they had enough money to do all of these other things, like put a fence up. Oh, that really was helpful. How did putting a fence up help? Oh, that's right. I know exactly how that fence helped. By putting that fence up, that means that with that fence up, they could get you to pay more money, because it's how horrible Jeremy Hales is. Oh, let's throw some more money. Let's throw some more money at oh, wait, that's right. How do you know that money's going to Lynette? How do you know how much money is going to Lynette? That's really interesting, because nobody seems to know how much money is going to Lynette. Wow, that's sort of odd. How's that work out? Because they said, "Oh, we'll be open all about this," and then what was it? Oh my God, yeah, the minute that somebody questions, I sort of want to go over and figure out how this is going. Guess what? They immediately got their email blocked. They stopped responding. They started going after them and attacking them in other people's chats. Interesting how that works, isn't it? Being so transparent. And I feel for this guy, because, who knows how much money that he sent to them. And all of a sudden they're saying, yeah, we ain't showing our books. Yeah, no, that ain't going to happen. This is why people should be questioning these things. I'm being super sarcastic. No, it is one of those things that these folks are doing that becomes quite a bit of an issue whenever they don't show their books, whenever they don't talk about what's going on, when almost everything that they're doing is some sort of gross, negligent, weird thing. And it starts to get really, really funky. And the more that you start spotting the grift, the more that you start seeing these things, the more that you start questioning it, the more interesting it gets. Let me show you a little bit of something real quick. I'm gonna show you this neat little thing that everybody started talking about, and I found it very, very, very interesting. Because they're using this to raise more money for a child. Interesting that they would use this right here, this little letterhead right here. To whom it may concern, writing this letter regarding a patient. Why would you do this? Why would you write a letter like this? Why would any doctor write a letter, or caregiver write a letter like this? Why would they write a letter like that? And so I started checking around, and there's something that I really want to point out to you. And it'll take a second for you to spot it whenever I show it to you. You're going to look at this, you're going to go, oh, that looks normal. It looks normal. Does it really? Does it look like it's supposed to look? Is it everything that it means? Does it say exactly what you think it says? How about if I show you what it should look like? I mean, I can write a letter just like this in a short period of time. Then make it say just about anything I want it to say. What did I do? Did I delete? No. I had it here just a second. Give me a second. And open file location. I was going to show this to you guys because I found it very interesting. And it was not only that letter that came popping up, but something else caught my eye. And it was this right here. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. I'm going to change something here. I've just got to do a little bit of fixing. Open. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry about that. This hit me at the last minute. There we go. All right. So I'm going to show you this really quick. Present this, share screen. And I want you to just pay attention, really close attention to the top of the screen. I want you to pay right up here at this where it says USFL. Pay really close attention. Notice anything different? You notice something there? Maybe you're not spotting it. Maybe you're a little slow. Weird, huh? Isn't that odd? Huh? Do you notice something? The letterhead looks really similar. I mean, it has the same wording, doesn't it? Quite quirky, isn't it? Really quirky, isn't it? You see how that works, right? Really very interesting that somebody from the hospital is using a fake letterhead, claiming that they're from. Wow. And the font is completely different. The letterhead's different. The font is different. The only thing that's the same is the color of the letterhead. It's not placed in the same place. It's in a completely different area. So it would be one of two things. Either again, the idiots over there didn't vet this and research this out and ask that question to this person that they might or might not be even sending money to, that they're grifting money for, or they willfully ignored it and said, that's fine as long as we're making bank. Yeah, the font, full name on the first. Yeah, green, sorry, colorblind. Yeah, sorry about that. The font's different. The letterhead's different. It's not centered the same way as it would be from a letter from the university. Interesting, isn't it? The font and the letter is not the same. Hell, in the font, they're using Times New Roman. In this one right here, they're using that same font that somebody else uses quite often. Really odd. Maybe he made it for him. Maybe he made that letter for him. You never know. You never know who actually wrote that letter, who made that letter, who created that. Was it their attorney to raise money for his client? I mean, I guess they'll find out in trial, won't they? Because see, things like that are going to be brought up in trial. Things like that are going to be brought to the jury's attention. Things like this, they'll be brought to the jury's attention. Yeah. You don't think that won't? You don't think that stuff won't be brought up? You don't think that the jury is not going to look at that and go, what in the hell? Welcome, Phoenix, for being a new member. You have joined the Nut House. Thank you so much for being here. You are welcome. And you get one of those big, bold, beautiful stickers. Oh, yes, right here. We'll put that one right there. Oh, look at that. This thing's getting all jeweled up. It may be more sparkly by the time that we hit that wonderful goal. And before I read the letter, yeah, it gets more and more interesting as the more you start to dig into this. But of course, we were told, dig into it. Tell us exactly what you think. Yeah, no doctor would use the words that they used. Of course they wouldn't. But we're supposed to. You have to understand, for the grift, it doesn't work that way. A doctor wouldn't have released that information. It would have violated all kinds of HIPAA shit. I don't know. It looks sketchy to me. Am I wrong? Well, that would be something that maybe people should be questioning the toothless ones over there. Maybe they should find out. Maybe they should be asking those questions. Maybe they should be asking those questions like, where is my money going? If it's going for this, where is my money going? And all this bullshit about needing to travel to Gainesville. Well, guess what? Now you're not going to have that excuse, because in this pleading, you said they may need to travel to Gainesville. This is a much more convenient destination to reach from Boston than Pensacola. Pretty sure Pensacola has international flights that go in there, unless they're flying in to Jacksonville. But it doesn't matter, because guess what? It's in Gainesville. A Jacksonville solo attorney? Wait. In fact, the undersigned is in discussions with both Gainesville firm and Jacksonville solo attorney, but their potential involvement would... Now, what does this tell you right here? I thought Stark was the attorney that was helping out with this. He was the one that was signing off on. Does this mean that maybe things aren't like they appear to be? That maybe Stark is not too happy? Scott, are you not happy with Bubbles? Are you having a hard time dealing with this Yankee attorney that came down and started giving you a hard time? Maybe suckered you in, gave you a nice big line, said, "Oh, this is going to be money. Look at, we're suing one of the auction's top YouTubers. We're going after this guy, and he's got money. He'll settle out of court. All you got to do is sign off on these documents. Oh, it'll be great. Now, here, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and we'll file another one of these suits over here. Oh, that's right. That suit, there's going to be sanctions on that. Yeah, there's going to be a hearing. In case you guys were watching Megan Fox earlier, she shows this within the first few minutes of her stream. She shows the letter of the conference. They're going to have a status conference. They're going to be sitting down. And of course, what's going to happen? Well, some of those things you don't know, but there will be a judgment. And Larry has already said that he plans on being there with him and his lovely woman, and possibly some other people are going to be there. Guess what? That's going to be interesting. These people are all going to show up. And what are they going to have to say? What is it that they're going to have to say? Do you think that they might be looking at, oh, that's right, because Bubbles is going to have to be there too. Well, if he doesn't show up, there's always a possibility that the judge could sanction him. Oh, and that puts him in another bind, doesn't it? Like, he's just getting himself like all tangled up. But woe is Bubbles, his mac and cheese doth come to torture him yet again. Good stuff. Good stuff. Location of operative facts. Location of operative facts underlying a claim is the key factor in determining the motion to transfer venue. But this doesn't matter because there's not going to be any transfer. The events of litigation occurred in Levy County. The defamatory road signs were posted in Levy County. And so that's an admission. That's what it sounds like to me. That right there was an admission. The alleged extortion of the plaintiff. Well, it is actually, if I look at this, it's probably not an admission because that's where the road signs were posted. He's going to claim that his clients never posted those. You've got no proof that they posted them. Yeah, but they already said that they're willing to show proof that they did because they have John admitting to posting. Or Lynette accusing John of writing the signs, John accusing her of posting them, and then saying, well, what does it matter? Well, all that stuff comes out in court. Gainesville is small. Yeah, it is small. Court must also consider whether one of the venues afford a party ability to compel unwilling witnesses to testify. Oh, well, guess what? Doesn't matter. Your little line here doesn't mean jack squat, does it, Bubbles? How does it feel to get kneecapped? None of the witnesses listed in the plaintiff's initial discourse could be compelled to travel to attend trial in Pensacola because they all live more than 100 miles away. Oh, wait. Oh, guess what? But it's not Pensacola. It's in Gainesville. And if it isn't Pensacola, tough titties, said the judge. Judge will choose the correct location for it, wherever it might be, and you will know. You know exactly where it's going to be. He says that the trial is going to be in Pensacola. And guess what? The judge is going to be the one there. The same judge that's writing the order saying this is all going to happen. Oh, they're going to incur substantial expense. Oh, it's the rich versus the poor. So, you know, it's interesting to me. Really interesting to me that they throws out this rich versus poor. So are you saying that it's okay for someone that's poor to defame somebody, to destroy their reputation, to tell lies, to post signs all around the neighborhood calling how horrible they are? Is that what that means? Does that mean that it's okay to do that? I think not. Wendy Bono. Darling, my darling, we got all this virgin material over here. Oh, there we go. That's for you right there. Oh, and before I get you guys too excited, I've got a little bit of something for you. See if you can contain yourselves. Reach down, grab your ankles, and kiss. Hello, my friend.
Well, hey, what's going on? Hey, everybody, how you doing? Mm-hmm.
You know, I say the best for these folks right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw that you'd sent me that new issuance of a new love letter. So
yes,
I figured, well, I would try and see what I could do, and I just been tied up on some stuff. But
anyway. Well, it's okay. I mean, I think that if you beg her, she'll take off the handcuffs. She won't cobble you anymore.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I can pull that up right now just for these fine folks.
Oh,
for you.
no. You go right on ahead, and I'll sit here and we'll go through this, and you're
Well,
fine.
yeah. Well, because there's
And then we
you
can
know,
we can put that in at the end.
well, you can put that in. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Shizzy, do you like my new avatar? I like your new avatar. Hey Yamaha, good to see you.
Hey.
It looks like a bunch of
Anyway.
fireworks is what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
Have
love
some fireworks going off. Mm-hmm. Well, these are death throws. It's
Yes.
it's an attempt, and the judge. I'm not going to sit here and try and pretend to read the judge or the magistrate, I should say, in this case, is mine. But he's going to see it for what it is. This is just an attempt at delay. It's yet again another attempt at bullshit. So.
Yeah, and the judge, because I think the judge saw very clearly what exactly he was saying and exactly what he said right here. That if there is a trial in this matter, then it will be held in the federal courthouse in Gainesville with the underside proceeding. That tells you all that you need to know right there. That their bullshit didn't work.
Hmm.
Because they wanted to get a different judge.
Yeah.
And this judge is like, what are you doing? You're getting the same judge.
Right.
It wouldn't matter.
Well, and part of it too, I mean, I could see from the court's perspective that when you're doing these things for a jury pool in particular in a federal case, you have a much larger district in which to pull for a jury.
Mm-hmm.
Gainesville in the Northern District also contains Levy County.
Yep.
And in surrounding counties, and people that have been, insert your joke here, tainted by what is going on here. So to make it more fair and adequate to justice, as he likes to claim, what would be one of the easiest things to do? Move it to a close enough and yet outside jurisdiction. So move it over to Pensacola.
Yeah, but they don't need to, because
Right.
the judge has already said it's going to be Gainesville. Like that's where it was filed. That's where it's staying. All of this is staying in Gainesville. The trial is going to be held in Gainesville. The only reason that Bubbles had to go to Pensacola was because that's where the judge's office was, and he could open up a courtroom. The judge doesn't have to travel.
Okay. All right.
That's the only reason that the judge did that, because that's where his office is. But he's saying, right, he said right there in that filing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I hadn't seen any of the other.
Oh,
parts.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the judge was very specific about this. So while they're trying to make a big deal out of it, and they're over there just like suckling into each other's like leather breast straps, the judge has already made a ruling. Put that sticker on the inside so when it tugs your hair, you remember I'm always around to smuck things up and bug you a little. Good to see you, Michelle. How are you doing, Michelle Smuck? Looking lovely as always. Well, and I'm wondering, holy crap, that one's done. I finished off that roll.
Oh.
Time to start finish off this next one. So that way I don't have a whole bunch of these papers rolling around. Michelle Smuck, you're saying you want it on the inside? Oh, let's see. Where can I put it on the inside? Oh, I know where I can put it. All right. Right there on the inside. There's, we'll call it the Smuck spot right there. Okay. So it's right inside there. See? You barely see it. It's shining around in there. A little shiny spot right there. That's where you're at right there. Just so I remember you pulling on my hair. She grabbed a hold of my hair, grasped it hard. Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. I knew you'd get a kick out of that. Oh, we got a Fox Raid. Fox Raiders, welcome. Welcome,
everybody.
Moist. Yeah. So, yeah, the judge has already said, I mean, it was less than 24 hours. This came out last night, and within 24 hours, the judge released this. And it was just like, no, it's in Gainesville. Nothing's changed. This didn't work, but the footnote was pretty important, and I'm wanting to get to this tonight. This footnote down here at the bottom says defendant's motion indicates, and doc 54, which is the one that we're not the one. This is 55. 54 is the one we're currently reading at page 55, narrative 1, that the plaintiff's counsel has refused to confer over the telephone in an effort to narrow the issues raised in a pending motion to compel. That it better not be the case, considering the court has specifically ordered counsel to confer by telephone regarding the issues raised in the motion to compel. Document 53 at 2. That was the judge's order. The court therefore orders the parties to confer telephonically or in person regarding the issues raised in plaintiff's motion to compel. And then we went over that the other night. Those motions to compel are pretty damn straightforward. So they need to confer, because Bubbles just gave a brief explanation to this shit. But we'll get to that. That's a little bit further down. Relative means of the parties doesn't mean anything. Not only is the financial disparity, and there's where they got to throw it in. Financial disparity. Oh, woe is me. But are they really financially desperate? Really? I mean, you would think that, so what he's saying here is the poors can go after people because they have money and defame them and ruin their business and bring them down to their level. Is that what I need to infer? Good evening, Angie. Welcome, Fox Raiders. According to plaintiff's choice of forum, the plaintiff chose Gainesville to file his lawsuit. If he opposes transfer there, it's not for any reason that Pensacola is somehow more convenient, but to maximize the burden and expense of the defendants. But that wasn't his choice. That was judge's choice.
No.
The judge is the one that asked them to come to Pensacola because he wasn't about to travel. He goes, you guys come here. We'll handle it here. Jeremy wasn't happy about having to go to Pensacola, but he did. It was like, yeah, I mean, it cost me because I have to pay for travel time for my attorney. Forum's familiarity with governing law doesn't matter. Trial efficacy and interest of justice. Oh, doesn't matter because judge already deemed it was ridiculous. All these factor and weigh in favor of the transfer. The action would be more expeditiously litigated in Gainesville to where all parties, witnesses, and counsel are in close proximity, thus avoiding all the issues with requiring parties, witnesses, and counsel to travel 5+ hours to attend court proceedings in Pensacola, which I did look, and it is 5 hours as compared to about 45 minutes. So big difference, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Finally, the defendants would incur significant obstacles to a fair trial in Pensacola, given their limited means and the distance and the care for their special needs child. So is that going to be what they're going to say now? Oh, they can't do a trial because they have to care for their special needs child?
Guaranteed. Yep, they're going to continue to use that child as an excuse.
Well, that's their go-to, isn't it?
Well, I guess if money's an issue, I guess there shouldn't be a cruise set up then. You should take that money and use it wisely then, right?
Yeah. Maybe not be worried about,
because after all, they all think they're in the right on this, which is just still mind-boggling to me, but whatever.
Yeah, if they're in the right, they should get all the money that they need. There's been no waiver to seek right of transfer. Doesn't matter. Okay. Nor has there been any waiver. Okay, we know. Plaintiff's position on transfer. Oh, well, so you know what the plaintiff is thinking. And this is where we get into the heart of what he was talking about. Hey, how's it going? Glade? This is the part where the judge kicks in. The judge is very specific about this, according to what Bubbles filed. In response to the undersigned's email asking if the plaintiff would consent to a motion under 28 U.S.C. 1404, the plaintiff's counsel wrote, I told you why I object. There is another reason, as it appears the case is still in Gainesville Division. Okay. So imagine this. He reaches out to Shockett. Shockett tells you, I object to you wanting to do a transfer. I told you why I object. This is another reason, as it appears in the case, is still in the Gainesville division. Hey, Shizzy, Yamaha, love from Michigan. Here's some breadstick money. Oh, yeah. I love the breadstick money. It warms the soul. Of course, mine is more, according to the fleas, it's more of bourbon money, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm like an alcoholic, but I will be using his money to, buy another bottle of bourbon. I guarantee.
Yeah, get some of that fancy stuff.
Yeah, something for the weekend. There you go. Oof, yeah, feel that. We're getting it all jeweled up for you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Very much. Shadows in my soda. Love it.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful horse,
Cool.
too.
Thank you.
So you're moving to transfer a case that's already still in the Gainesville division. You're also doing it not for the purpose of convenience of witnesses, as many witnesses are not going to be from Florida, and it doesn't matter whether they fly to Pensacola or Gainesville. What you're doing is a thinly veiled attempt to remove the magistrate. And that right there is why the magistrate wrote right there, if there is a trial in this matter, then it will be held in the federal courthouse in Gainesville with the undersigned presiding. Wild, huh? It's like the judge actually read his pleading. And what you're doing is a thinly veiled attempt. This will be brought out and fleshed out in detail in our reply, along with a Rule 11 motion for sanctions and possibly even a count against you for abuse of process. But of course, the judge did right here. No response by plaintiff is necessary. So he's telling Shockett, don't follow your number 11 motion. Don't file that. Don't file your Rule 11 motion for sanctions. It's not necessary. I mean, it doesn't preclude him from still filing it. It's just the judge is going, yeah, there's no need to do that. Don't waste your time on it. Conclusion. Every factor weighs clearly and heavily in favor of transferring all proceedings to Gainesville, but it's already in Gainesville. But down here is where the notation the judge spoke out of. In his notation, plaintiff's counsel adamantly refuses any phone communication, including any additional phone calls, in furtherance of narrowing issues raised in the plaintiff's motion to compel. Well, what do you think that means? Do you think that he's refused any additional calls because Bubbles was being a pain in the ass? I mean, one can only speculate.
Yeah, it's it's hard to say. These, all right. What I'm seeing here is a blind man in death throes and panicking, just throwing shit at the wall. Yeah. Yeah. A bumbling idiot.
Yes.
Who is the Pied Piper of a troop of morons.
Yes. Yes.
Essentially.
I'm the Pied Piper of a troop of nuts. That's what I do. I'm like Pan.
No.
Events occurred in Levy County. There's no connection whatsoever of any of the parties, witnesses, or events in Pensacola. Defendants would be unable to attend any future court proceedings unless they are held in Gainesville. So, guess what? Now they don't have an excuse. Because he says right here, defendants would be unable to attend any future court proceedings unless they're in Gainesville. Well, guess what? So now you're going to have to be there for every single one of those.
Yeah, see, I hadn't seen any of this stuff, and so I wasn't sure exactly where it was, where it laid at the time. So,
well,
because that was what, like I said, my initial thought when they were talking about Pensacola. I was like, well, that kind of makes sense from the court's perspective. Take it out of the area and put it into essentially a neutral zone. But if it's already going to be held there anywhere, like I said, these are just death throes of somebody that's desperate, just throwing shit at the wall. And in an attempt to delay or whatever else. It's hard to say what that bonehead's thinking.
Well,
He's so disorganized.
Maybe he's not. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe he should think before he types shit out.
Well, they're in over their heads.
Yeah. They made that
anybody that's heard any of the other previous recordings, I mean, the words from Lynette Preston's own mouth, her own words were to the effect that she just wanted him to settle. Yeah. She just wanted to get a bunch of money out of him so that she could pay for her house and whatever else. Bruce had no idea that this was going to go this far. He just thought that he saw a gravy train, and he was going to try and jump on board to get some money out of it. He thought it was going to be an easy thing. Just the same thing that he's saying about apparently Larry. And the whole idea that Larry, even though they dropped the case, that Larry wouldn't be able to do anything about suing them for frivolous litigation or anything.
Oh, I'm going to go into that one a little bit later too.
Yeah,
I do have some shit to say.
I honestly don't know why anybody keeps listening to this idiot. He's his own worst enemy. He keeps shooting himself in the foot.
Oh yeah. Oh, he just can't help it. What is that? Hey, he's incompetent. Court was always set for Gainesville. Pensacola was for depots. The judge didn't have to travel. Right. And came at Red Queen. They could sell electricity bike for the hotel room in Pensacola. Yeah. Hell, they probably sell that thing for a hell of a lot more than that. And that one is for that right there. There we go. Thank you, came at Red Queen. Right there. Gotcha covered. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? We will never settle. We will spend every last penny to bring justice against these fools. Welcome, Jeremy, friend, sir. We are about to embark on one of the most hilarious letters that you're going to hear. Let me get this all set up because we've got to get you have to have the music first of all. Because the music has to be there.
Yeah. Everybody get out your tissues. And not just for the tears.
I thought it was right there, but it's not. Doggone it. Where did it go? Is it here? There it is. I found it. Okay. Whew. All right. Here we go. All right.
No. Dear Bruce, congratulations. You've outdone yourself yet again. Filing a motion so embarrassingly pointless that the judge had to explain in great detail why it was essentially a waste of paper and everyone's time. I mean, Bruce, you've hit a new low when the court has to start its ruling with, "This case is already in Gainesville." Imagine filing a motion to move a case that's already where you want it to go. Stunning. Truly a masterclass in futility. The judge's order is like a map for the geographically and logically impaired. You're already here, Brucey. This is Gainesville. Please stop embarrassing yourself. I'm starting to think you've never actually looked at the case caption. You know that part at the top of every filing that tells you where the case is. Or maybe you've just been too busy concocting your next ill-fated motion to bother. Either way, it's comedy gold for the rest of us. Thank you. What's truly delightful is the effort you put into trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Did you really think this motion was going to accomplish something? Or was there just another one of your desperate ploys to pretend you were doing something productive? Because if so, mission accomplished. You certainly fooled yourself. And that footnote? Oh, that footnote. Complaining about a lack of phone conference as if that somehow justifies this circus. I won't speculate on why it hasn't happened, but the fact that you felt the need to so shorn that complaint into your motion is just peak, Bruce. You're like a kid who forgot his homework and is now trying to blame the dog, the weather, and the alignment of Jupiter for why nothing is getting done. It's almost endearing. Almost. Let's talk about your PR team for a second. Are they okay? Because I'm starting to think they've either quit on you or secretly hate you. This motion reads like something they'd let you file just for laughs. Sure, Bruce. Go ahead and file it. Let's see what happens. And what happens? You get smacked down by the court. Again. I can only assume your team is sitting around with popcorn watching this slow-motion train wreck unfold and loving every second of it. Of course, I can't forget to mention how flattering it is that I'm still living rent-free in your head. That giant, spacious area between your ears. Your every move seems to be made with me in mind. I mean, who are you really trying to convince here? The court? Your PR team? Yourself? It's clear that you measure your day by day. Wait a minute. It's clear that you measure your day by how much you think you've owned me. And yet here I am, thriving on your ineptitude. Thanks for the inspiration, Bruce. You've made this all too easy.
Ah, so easy.
Oh, Bruce. I know my flaws. I own them. I wear my shortcomings on my sleeve like a badge of honor, or on my head like a special little helmet. But you're a walking case study in self-delusion. Even on my worst day, when I'm stumbling around, riding the short bus and tying my Velcro shoes, while testing my helmet again, I'm still miles ahead of you. What does that say about you, Bruce? I'll give you a hint. Nothing good. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room, or rather, two elephants, or rather the judge in the room. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before you get sanctioned for wasting everyone's time with this nonsense. I mean, filing a motion like this is the legally equivalent, equivalent of showing up to a chess match and trying to play checkers. You're in over your head, Bruce, and it shows. Speaking of over your head, it's not surprising to me that plaintiff's counsel reportedly wrote you the following in an email. I told you why I object. This is another reason, as it appears the case is still in the Gainesville division. You're moving to transfer a case that's already still in the Gainesville division. You're also doing it not for purposes of convenience of witnesses, as many witnesses are not going to be from Florida. And it doesn't matter whether they fly to Pensacola or Gainesville. What you are doing is a thinly veiled attempt to remove the magistrate. This will be brought out and fleshed out in detail in our reply, along with a Rule 11 motion for sanctions, and possibly even a count against you for abuse of process. Ouch, Bruce.
Yeah.
Bend over. Take a deep breath. It's going to pinch a little. It's like getting a legal spanking. Or something else that'll make your eyeballs bug out. And then being sent to bed without supper. You're not fooling anyone with your antics, least of all the court. Thinly veiled, it's practically translucent. And while we're on the topic of sanctions, I have to wonder, are you trying to collect them like Pokemon? Because if so, you're well on your way to becoming a sanctioned champion. But hey, keep it up. Your antics are the gift that keeps on giving. I can't wait to see what ridiculous stunt you pull next. Maybe another motion to transfer the case somewhere it already is. Or perhaps you'll finally take a geography class and discover the wonders of reading case captions. Either way, I'll be here, laughing all the way. Warmest regards, Shizzywhiznut professional artard, Velcro enthusiast, still your daddy, and frankly, doing a better job than your entire PR team combined.
You gotta say this. All the best.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. He is he's amazing
special
to me.
Yeah.
Get that music so it doesn't go. Oh, that'll go forever, won't it? But you have to have the sad violin music to play. It makes it all that much better.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think I nailed it all there. And I mean, Shockett told him, said, hey, you know, if you keep your shenanigans up, I mean, by filing this frivolous stuff, then I'm going to file for sanctions. Another great love letter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shizzy Yamaha. You just can't fix stupid. Thank you so much.
No, you cannot.
For that. That is so kind of you. We're gonna find some virgin spot for you there. Right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, there's two on there. Oh, I must have pulled one off. Oh no, I stuck the wrong. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
There you go. Ooh, that's so special. That's just for you, Linda Allen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Another great love letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these little love letters.
Well, I need to look and see how far we are from getting the goal. See if we've got that goal. And if we got it, I'll play you guys some new music. Nope, we are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 4 away. I can count.
Yeah, 4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm slow sometimes. I tell people this. I am quite a bit slow. Math is not my first language. Like and subscribe to Yamaha. I have a story. Yes. Make sure you guys sub up to Yamaha. What do you got going on this week, bro?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a longer story, but I've also had some other stuff going on. So
just busy. Life has been busy for Yamaha.
Yeah, 3D stuff. So yeah,
it's good.
So I just need I need to finish it up and finish working on it, and then get it out.
It's all those saddles you've been building to ride around on Brucey's back.
Yeah.
He's going to need them. He's going to eat some saddles. He's been on all fours for quite some time, I'm imagining, especially, I won't get into that. That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
No, and did you notice what I showed earlier? And I think I showed this to somebody else. Shizzy All Sparkles. Oh, thank you. Oh, Shizzy All Sparkles, $4.99, hitting it. Thank you so much. That is getting us one glow. Oh, love you both. We got 2 of them back to back. Give me a second. Let me get the sparkles up there for you guys. See, I should have gotten like more sparkly stars. Like maybe I'll do that on the next go round. So there you go. That's for you there. Thank you so much, Caroline.
Yeah.
And then we've got love you both. And oh man, I'm feeling so good about some of the merchandise. It's going to look really good whenever it comes out. Love you both.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good.
Right there for you. That one, very cool. Debbie Baker, got you. Love you both. Yes. Yamaha is like we're going to have to talk later. This is going to be fun what we've got coming. Valor Motorsports with a big $10, saying so much and just wanting to support the channel. Thank you so very much, Valor. We got you. Oh, they're wanting to hear the music. They're just like, we want to hear the music. Okay, now you're 3 super chats away. No, I am right on top of it now. Well, you want another virgin star? You want another virgin star. Okay. Let's see. All right. How about right here on the back side? See if there's nothing there. We'll put it right over this. So that way it says cheeky ass. And if I get enough stars there, I get it to say ass across the back. That way they'll know who they're at right there. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Helping out with your goal. Having you and Yamaha together is awesome. Yeah, having Yamaha here is absolutely awesome. So
it's always fun. Yeah. I
will show you guys this song tonight. And gosh, you guys are awesome. BBB, $20 super chat. BBB and DDD, denied, dumb, and delusional, or just Rumple Man Skin for short. Love the letter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I put that one together this morning. while I was working on the stream. Thank you so much. And let's see, we're getting it close to the see, we're getting it there. Oh, you're not a virgin anymore there. You're getting we've also got, we did a song, some cool beats. Oh, you have no idea. I got really busy and I found some old stuff that I hadn't touched in a while besides me. Oh, look, now we got the ass hat. It's the ass hat.
There you go.
All right. Let me get this stuff up for you because it is glorious music, I will tell you. And we're going to remove this one here. Now, as chat knows, that I do cut albums every so often. So I put this latest one up here. Close all those tabs. Yeah, I'm done with those. Hopefully we have some more filings tomorrow. That'd be awesome. But if we don't, I still have plenty of stuff to do.
Well, who knows? Like we've been saying, the closer it gets, the more ridiculous things are going to get.
Oh, we're still months out.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're still months out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like going, this guy just needs to like get his head out of his ass or something because he's going to start running out of steam. I think
it hasn't happened by now.
Yeah, well, I think it's an intent to make some money is what it is. It's to draw some money in. Let me see if I've got this right. Is it in this one? I can't remember where I saved them all. I'm so idiot. Silly, ridiculous. Oh, yep, I found them. All right. It'll take a second for it to populate because, well, things get slow whenever you've got this. All right. So what was it? It was this one that you guys helped out with the other night, and it was the Texas Heat. So let me bring this one up here. And so I did manage to finish it. But I also did an update to it. So you're going to get to hear that also. Present. Let me see. Entire screen. Get the audio. And I haven't gotten a video for it, which there may not be one. Why is that not working? Cancel. Why it doesn't want to share. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. Ah, that's why. Because I'm silly. All right, here we go. This is the song that we worked on together.
Rolling down the highway under that blazing sun, Lone Star girls, they're second to none. Boots and denim hair flowing wild and free. Every time they move is exiting to me.
From Dallas lights to Houston nights, they're turning heads, yeah, left and right. Southern charm with a little bit of spice.
One look in your hood,
Ain't gotta think twice.
oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. San Antonio sunsets, they light up the town. Golden tan skin, they're the talk all around. In Austin, they're grooving to the music scene. Rhinestone hotties, living that Texas dream. From Amarillo Plains to Corpus Waves, every curve's a story, every smile saves. They've got a spark that you can't resist. It's Texas heat, baby, sealed with a kiss. Oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. It's in their twang, it's in their style. It's in the way they make you stay a while. Sweet as tea, but wild as the wind. With every glance, you'll fall again. Oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. So here's to Texas, where the girls shine bright underneath those stars in the big Lone Star night. If you've never seen them, you're missing out. Texas girls, that's what it's all about.
Now, I posted Yamaha's link there, so you can check that out. We came with Wild Pants hamsters, and we will use them. But see, I wasn't entirely happy. I love that song, and trust me, that's gonna be one that gets put on the album. But the one that you probably are only going to hear here is the next one that I'm going to play you, because it is even more interesting than that one. Give me just a second to pull it up, because I took that particular song, and I don't know how you guys, how many of you
Shizzy, your mic's crapping out again.
It's crapping. All right, give me a second. I will be right back. Let me do this. And I'll be right back.
Well, hello, everyone. Wait for him to get back. Yeah.
There we go.
Shizzy put it on there, Green Veggie Beast. No.
Yes, I did post the link up. See if I can pull that whole thing up. Give me just a second. It was after we come bearing pants, hamster pants. Here we go. All right, I've got it pinned to the top of the chat right there. So if you,
You're welcome,
the pinned thing, it is up there.
It's fun.
All right, let me pull this thing up right here, and this one, because I love that song so much, and I thought it needed to be a little bit more upbeat. So on my own, and it wasn't intentional, I put the wrong thing in, and this is the result that I ended up with. It is really good. It is let's put it this way. You should get a kick out of it. Oh, here we go. All right. This is what I ended up with. Just so you know, same song.
Rolling down the highway under that blazing sun. Lone Star girls, they're second to none. Boots and denim, hair flowing wild and free. Every time they move, it is exiting to me. From Dallas lights to Houston nights, they're turning heads, yeah, left and right. Southern charm with a little bit of spice. One look and you're hooked, ain't gotta think twice. Oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. San Antonio sunsets, they light up the town. Golden tan skin, they're the talk all around. In Austin, they're grooving to the music scene. Rhinestone hotties, living that Texas dream. From Amarillo Plains to Corpus waves, every curve's a story, every smile saves. They've got a spark that you can't resist. It's Texas heat, baby, sealed with a kiss. Oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. It's in their twang, it's in their style, it's in the way they make you stay a while. Sweet as tea, but wild as the wind, with every glance you'll fall again. Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try. Sassy smiles, those cowboy boots, heart-stealing moves, they're the truth. The girls in Texas, man, they'll make you sigh. So here's to Texas, where the girls shine bright. Underneath those stars in the big Lone Star night. If you've never seen them, you're missing out. Texas girls, that's what it's all about. It's in their twang, it's in their style, it's in the way they make you stay a while. Sweet as tea, but wild as the wind, with every glance you'll fall again. Oh, the girls in Texas, hotter than the July sky. Smoking like a bonfire, make you wanna try.
You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted.
There you go.
I'm glad you guys like that.
Yeah.
Well, if it's, yeah, it just gives you that
That's
little
good.
bit of New Orleans feel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's completely like danceable, and it's so enjoyable. I really got a kick out of that. It was an unintended consequence. That's exactly what it was. It was not intentional to do that. But I did have something that is probably a little bit darker, but you'll just have to wait for the album on that one, because it's all about some happiness. And I did have.
It's darker, but it's all about some happiness. Okay.
No. I said.
So the cow is humor.
We're having a good time tonight. We're having a good time tonight. So I don't want to bring it down by playing dark music. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
It's all about happiness. I want to have a little bit of happiness here.
Yeah.
So I took one of the songs that we worked on, another one that we worked on, and this is Shizzywhiznut. I remastered it a little bit. So tell me what you guys think.
In the evening glow, your presence fills the air, a fragrance so divine, whispers everywhere, notes of Kentucky bourbon, rich and warm embrace, hints of roasted nuts lingering in your face. Oh, Shizzy scent, it takes me higher, smells like bourbon nights and sweet desires, every breath a journey, every scent a fire. Shizzy's aroma lights you hard in fire. Golden amber pours like whiskey in a glass, velvet smooth and sweet, moments meant to last. Nutty undertones, earthy and refined, Shizzy's scent surrounds me, touches me from behind. Oh, Shizzy's scent, it takes me higher, smells like bourbon nights and sweet desires, every breath a journey, every scent a fire. sets your heart in fire. Close your eyes and breathe it in, juices flow. Bourbon, oh the nuts, and afterglow. In every drop, a sense so true. Shizzy's nuts, always there on you.
Why don't you just throw in teabagging?
Oh, Shizzy's scent, it takes me higher. Smells like bourbon, nice and sweet. Desires favorite than every scent lights my fire. Shizzy's nuts satisfies that desire. Shizzy, oh Shizzy, the scent I adore. Shizzy, sweet Shizzy, give me more. The scent of Shizzy lingers on in that moment from dusk till dawn.
Is that a touch of reggae?
Kentucky
Yes.
bourbon, that's fine. Shizzy's nuts, always mine.
She's going to be ready for the deep freeze. Oh. I had so much fun with those. You guys have no idea what that was. Oh my God. Yes. Those were just a couple of them. I even have some old songs that I've been covering, but let me grab a couple of these last super chats that we had there before we get out of here. Cause I don't want to leave you guys out of this. Oh my gosh. You guys are so damn awesome. So this one came in from Greeny Veggie Beast, and thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You know, you realize that all of these funds that you guys throw over here, they go into making ridiculous songs like that to entertain you, entertain me. I hope you're entertained by them. I don't do them to insult anybody. I do. Well, I take that back. I take that back. I do have a song that I created to insult somebody. And I may play that one. I play that one tonight. Just give me like a couple of seconds because I've got another one here. That came in from also from Green Veggie Beats. We come bearing wild pant hamsters and we will use them. That is for you right there. Thank you so much. I'm telling you. So I did.
Elfie, don't be snorting in your nasal cannula there. That's not good.
No. This one is this one I did write as an insult, and you can also find the video on the channel. Just so you know, it was meant to be completely insulting and hilarious because I figured you guys would get a kick out of it. Now Megan said that she can't watch the video because it is so because I don't want to lose my lunch. So this one is for you guys. Just enjoy.
We're not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing or hearing anything.
Did it not play?
Yeah.
I know what happened. Share screen. Let me get it to where it'll share the audio. Give me a second. That's what happened. I forgot to share the audio. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
It's like Satan lit a grill. sweating places you forgot, and the air just stands there still. But the worst part ain't the sunshine, it's something rank and raw. It's a rap koozie, baking up and it's breaking every law. Rap koozie, oh rap koozie, marinated in neglect, left unwashed since who knows when. It's as ripe as you'd expect. Rap koozie, oh rap koozie. Add leather and cigarettes, and you've got a combo so foul, even skunks are hedging bets. Now the coals are like a crock pot, stewing funk from days gone by. A lot of sweat, a lot of stench, should hang your head and cry. You think a quick rinse could fix it, but no one.
Oh, I can't play the video tonight.
So strong it turned your pants into a toxic night.
Yeah, it's just the song.
Oh, rat koozie. Waking under that Florida sun, it's like a wet ashtray mixed with roadkill. Oh, the horrors just.
But that's okay. I've seen the video. I'm picturing it, unfortunately, in my mind. So it's not helping either way.
Oh, the humidity's a villain, clinging tight like second skin. But rap koozie turns it rancid.
No, I won't show the video.
Can't win. It's sticky, it's swampy, it's a scent from dirty jail. It could peel the paint off airboats or skin a gator's tail.
No video. This is enough.
When gators are trying to run away, you know it's bad.
Left unwashed on purpose, a weapon in the heat. But the stench so potent, it could clear out Bourbon Street. Or maybe they just gave up, said why bother, what's the use? But now the funk's gone nuclear, and it's Florida stank-filled juice. Oh, rat koozie, stewing in that swampy mess.
It's intentional.
Saying we want none of this stress. Rat koozie, oh, rat koozie. Leather swamps can't hide, the funk's so strong it's got its own seat on the Disney ride. So Floridians take a warning, wash it, air it, let it breathe, or the rat koozie will fester, and no one will dare to leave. Keep it clean, keep it fresh, don't let that funk take hold, cause in the Florida heat, rat koozie's a legend best left untold.
Can't help it. No, there's a reason why I don't show the video is because I didn't want Megan to throw up. She watched that and she was just like, nope, I'm not watching it. That was just the audio. God.
Everyone's like, rather disturbing.
It is a rather disturbing video. I mean, I just put up the prairie dog waddle, which is going up there also. That one was from Dictionary Diva. She told a story behind that, and I wrote that song on FNL. But tomorrow night depends on if there's any fun. You're welcome, Megan. You're welcome. If there is one thing that happens, if anything happens in this case, I'll pull it up and I'll do it. But I'm hoping to get through some of these Senate confirmations tomorrow because those will be absolutely entertaining. And I'm going to say goodnight to all you fine folks tonight. I've had a really good time. And also keep in mind Friday I will be co-hosting with the wonderful Mo in the Deep End. She's gonna be over here, and then we're going to start alternating back and forth on Fridays for our Friday morning streams. So that way we can just sort of bounce back and forth, and it's just going to be a wrap up of the news stories that we cover in the morning throughout the week. And it'd be fun. I'm actually working on a song for that, but I can't show you guys that one yet because I still have to put the video to it. That takes a little bit of time. So everyone, tomorrow morning I will be here bright bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, or at least slightly cognizant of my surroundings, something like that. I'm hoping. So everyone have a good night. Make sure that you've subbed up to Yamaha over here, because he tells great damn stories. His link is pinned up in the top of the chat right there, and show him some love, because he tells the most beautiful stories, and he's got the best voice for doing it.
Thank you.
Well, we love you, brother.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Peace, y'all.
See you later.
Now go watch